Today, I like to say about a strange person whom I met in my life. There is a institution just near my house, and there the spiritual, social, and cultural meetings are held. In paper, I read about a yogic teacher. He is coming from some other states to that institute, and he is going to teach about yoga and meditation. I decided to participate. I had not registered my name there. In the noon, I went there. There was a huge crowd. That means the hall was very full. There was not even a single space to sit. Everybody seated on the floor, and I could not get a seat there. No space to stand even. So I stood at the entrance of the hall. On the back side of the hall, I met a person, a very strange person. He had a long hair, long beard. He was dressed in white, and he looked at me and asked me to sit near him. He was sitting on a blanket. There was only a little space. So I didn't went there. I kept a very shining face, but pleasing personality. Even though dark in complexion, he always smiled and looked at me, and he was having a very pleasing personality. I understood that he had some strange powers. He was very kind towards others. On another occasion, I went to a spiritual center. There, spiritual discussions and talks are held. He was a member of that organization. One day, on Sunday, I went there to participate in that function. There were only 2 or 3 persons, including me. This particular man came there, and he told a story. It was really a strange story, wonderful story. It was about a yogic master and a sannyasi. This particular man went to that center for studying yoga and meditation. There was a man, a very handsome young man. He was very rich also. He used to come there to study yoga and meditation. On that center came a pretty girl, and this man was really attracted towards that girl, and this young man wanted to marry this girl. So he decided to tell this thing to the guru or sannyasi. With that view in mind, this young man said this thing to the sannyasi. He recommended the sannyasi. He recommended the sannyasi to make arrangements for the marriage between him and the girl. So sannyasi said, the yogi guru said, yes, I will tell this thing to that girl, but on one condition. You have to undergo a task. You have to play a game. If you win it, then I will recommend the girl for the marriage. Then what is the task? Tell me, sannyasi. Tell me, the guru, what is it? Then this yoga guru, he placed his hand on the table and asked this young man to lift his hand. Oh, this is a very simple thing. I can do it very easily. So he tried to lift the hand of the guru. At first he failed. Several attempts he tried. He used pressure with both the hands. All his attempts were in vain. He tired, and at last this young man admitted the failure and said that he doesn't want to marry this girl. Another suggestion put forward by the young man. He has decided to remain as a bachelor. He doesn't want to marry anybody. And he put forward a suggestion to the yoga guru. Guru, hereafter, the rest of my life, I want to become a sannyasi. And please accept me as your disciple. He was a very rich man, very handsome young man, energetic man. So he renounced all worldly pleasures, and at last he became a sannyasi and disciple of this great yogi guru. This was the story told by the stranger to me. And the next time I went to Guruvayur along with my family. There I was circumambulating the temple, just doing pradakshina on the outer side of the temple. There I met this stranger. Now when I see him at that time, he was really in a state of avaduta, which we call jeevanmukta. He was half naked, looks like a beggar, but in the interior level, he was very, very powerful. As soon as I saw him, I bowed before him. He gave me kadali plantain, butter and sugar. These are the favorites of Lord Guruvayurappa. I said, enough. Swami, you take it. I don't want this. Then he said, no, I have ample prasadam, enough prasadam with me. Wherever I see bhaktas, I give it. Once I went to a vegetarian restaurant. There I happened to see him. The owner of the vegetarian restaurant told me about his whereabouts. That means he was very kind. He used to come there and take food. But whenever a hungry man or a beggar cry for food, whenever he see a poor man before him crying for food, immediately he gets a parcel from the hotel and give it to the beggar. He was so kind-hearted, very pleasing. Wherever there are Saptahams and Bhagavad Gita classes, he go there to attend. One day, it was a heavy downpour. There was a heavy downpour. I was planning to go to a temple, but because of the heavy rain, I have decided not to go. But when it is 9:30 or something, I decided to go out of the house. So I was walking, holding an umbrella, just on the way to this Lord Padmanabha Swami temple. I saw him coming on the other side, half naked, not wearing shirt, simply a dhoti and a cloth bag on the shoulder. I have recognized him from a very far distance itself. When he came very near, I bowed before him and asked, Swami, from where are you coming? Where are you going? He replied, I am coming from Haridwar. I am coming. I don't know where I am going. And when I turned back, I didn't see him anywhere. Before that, he did one thing. He held my hands and just pulled me and brought me to the safety corner of the roadside. Said that the other side is flood and water. One kind of escapism. And after that, when I turned around me, I could not find anywhere this strange man. This was the last time that I met him. This happened some 10 years before. I don't know where he went.